Hey there, everybody.
Hi.
This is Ginger Jamie,
Yes, looking extra glamorous because it's a film festival.
right?
That's right.
This is Jamie's first year as one of the festival judges, so we kind of
Yes.
invited her on and said, let's do the nominees together.
Plus, we're friends and he knows where I live. I have no
Exactly.
choice.
Quite a distance away, but I know. I
Yes.
know. Hey, there's Shelly. Shelly's new to the festival this year too. How you doing, Shelly? We're going to get to meet her at the festival, so I'm excited for that. But this is the moment that I've kind of been waiting for. The list of the nominees for this year's festival, because this was tough this year.
Lot of submissions. I'm told
Yes,
this is one of the biggest years you got. This is my first time, but I'm told this is one of the biggest years for submissions you guys have had.
it was huge. Oh, hey, Don. Okay,
I'm, I
do
don't
me a
know any of these
favor.
people, but I'm saying hi.
Don is from London. He's one of the filmmakers there. I got a friend request from you, but I'm not sure if we already are friends or if it was a, spam kind of thing. If it was you, just shoot me another message and I'll accept it. Because
Is
I
that
thought we
London,
were
Ontario or London, England?
London, Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah,
'Cause there's two.
there is two. No, this year was insane. We literally, I can say, almost tripled our first year
That's incredible.
at the
And how long has
festival.
this been going, Rob?
This
For
is our fourth year.
fourth year. Amazing.
Oh, safe. Oh, it was you. Okay, then I will accept it. Thanks, Don. I never know
No, you don't.
anymore.
You don't want to accept someone you don't know.
Exactly. Um, so now with this year, and it's very sad. A lot of the ones that we wanted to screen, we couldn't because of A, time,
Hmm.
and B, runtime.
Oh,
That is one of the biggest things. And I know, trust me, I'm a filmmaker too. If you start getting over the 15, 20-minute mark, then you're really pushing it as far as being able to actually get screened at a festival. Because it's like they can do 7 to 9 minute shorts or 2 hour features. But those middle ones are very, very hard to program. So there were quite a few that I know I wanted to screen, but time wise, we couldn't Jenga them in there. And even then, this is our biggest year so far too, because we're actually 4 days.
that's
Every
incredible.
every year has been one day. The very first year we did 6 blocks in one day, and it was like marathon film watching. It was insane.
That's dedication.
Right. Then we did 2 blocks at the drive-in for 2020 because of COVID.
Neat.
And then we did 2 blocks last year, reopening after COVID. So now we're wide open. We're happy to be doing this.
So this is going to be 4 days.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Um,
Love
you
it.
know what? Let's delay the nominees for a second. We'll go through the
Okay.
festival schedule
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
just to
I
tease
want to get
people.
the schedule too because I don't know what the schedule is going to be. So by all means.
Excellent. All right. Well, we start Thursday night, 7 p.m. at the Jazzba in downtown Chatham.
And this
It's
is September.
in September 29th. Yep.
Okay.
It's a gorgeous little bar, and they're going to host a meet and greet for any filmmakers that decide to come this year. Okay. So any filmmakers listening, if you are coming, shoot me an email. Let me know because I want to mark you in for some of the stuff we're doing this weekend.
And what do you have your email to put on the screen or?
I would if I was smart,
Sorry,
and let
I
me
asked too much.
see if I
I
do.
used to work in public relations, Rob. It's a hard habit.
I do not. I have this I can put up. There we
There.
go.
Perfect.
The
Perfect.
website's there. So if you go
Yeah.
to the website, shoot me a message.
Perfect.
Okay. It's September 29th. That's where we're doing a meet and greet for all filmmakers that are coming. And then Friday at noon, we have our first panel, and it's going to be local film festivals.
Oh,
So if you're within earshot and I haven't spoken to you, please get a hold of me because I would love to invite you to the panel. We're going to talk about film festivals in the area, what they like for submissions, um, different genres of film festivals, and things like that. It's going to be a good panel. Then at 1:30, another one of our festival judges, Walter Riggy, who owns Riggy Media, who's an amazing sound person. He's going to be talking about sound recording, design, manipulating, and cinematography, and various other little aspects of filmmaking.
is he going to share how you do certain sound effects? Like I know certain sound effects. This is just me being a film nerd. Like they'll smash a watermelon or stuff like that. Or is that
Oh,
too old school?
Foley work, he may. I don't know exactly what he's
Not
got.
that he's going to do that on site, but I
Yeah,
always appreciate when they have to go the extra mile to create a specific sound.
exactly. And then at 3 o'clock, there is a local brewery here called Sons of Kent. It's an amazing brewery, and we're doing a tour of their facility.
Ooh.
Again, another reason why, if you're coming as a filmmaker, I need you to let me know so we can sign you up for that tour. 6 o'clock, we have our first block of films, and then 9 o'clock, our second block. We'll go through the actual ones once we get done the nominees, just so people know.
Okay, yeah, I want to hear that.
And then at 11:30, at a place in downtown Chatham called the Elephant's Nest, we're having our after party. Now, I don't know who's actually playing because they've booked somebody, and but the place is great, and we're going to get together and have fun after the films. Now, Saturday, starting at 10:30, we're going to gather here in Chatham and take a trip out to, oh my gosh, I think it's called Hosea Henson's Museum now.
Ooh.
But it's formerly called Uncle Tom's Cabin. It is the end of the Underground Railroad in Canada.
Wow.
So we're going to kind of delve into the history of Chatham, Kent, let people get immersed. Then we come back, and at 1:30, we're having a script writing panel by Aaron Huggett from Windsor. He's done a couple amazing films called The Donnellys and Black Gold, I think it was called. Really, really amazing films. But he's coming up to share that. At 3:30, we have another block of films. At 6 o'clock, another block, and 9 o'clock, another block. Then 11:30, we're back to the Elephant's Nest, where, and this is the part I love, we are having a musical guest called The Universe featuring Ray. And the reason this is so cool, yes, I think you're done. That cabin is in Dresden. So it's
Okay.
about 20 minutes from Chatham.
Okay.
But this is what I mean. Chatham Kent, like Chatham Kent's an amalgamation now. It's not really a city, it's a county. So we're big. The Universe featuring Ray playing for that night. She was the winner of our very first music video award in the first year.
Cool.
Yeah.
So it's kind of full circle.
Exactly.
Wonderful.
Then Sunday is our special day because at 11 o'clock, we're having a panel on casting. And it's being presented by a friend of mine, Jerry Zeiler, and I don't know her last name. Great, live, and I got busted. I can't remember her last name. They have an agency in London called CDN Film Agency. They're going to come and talk all about casting and locations and things like that. And then 12:30 is our keynote film. Most things have a keynote speaker. We have a keynote film. We are going to be screening a short film called Breathe, and then the movie Poltergeist.
Oh, I love Poltergeist.
In attendance will be Oliver Robbins, who played Robbie in Poltergeist.
You may remember him from he battled the scary clown.
Exactly.
Great movie.
He's going to be there. After the film, we're going to have a Q&A, sorry.
It's okay.
A little Q&A with him so we can talk about what he does in that film. He's a director himself now, and he's got some stuff out that's amazing. So lots of Q&A. Then we're going to have the awards. We're going to give out, do a live feed and announce all the winners. And then finally, we're going to have a signing. He'll be there. If you want to get autographs signed, he will be there to have that done. And then that wraps up our festival.
That's amazing. That's a great lineup. And just to have the different subject matter offered, like the casting and things like that, that's incredible. And who doesn't love Poltergeist? That was one of the
Right?
first horror movies that I ever like. Rob and I are also part of a podcast called The Figure Gore, so of course I'm partial to horror. But my very first horror was Carrie, but Poltergeist was like not far along.
It's one of those childhood memory films,
It all traumatized us. Yes,
the pork chop crawling across. That's the biggest scene I remember.
For me, the clown. It was the clown. Yeah.
But now it's time for our nominees. So let me get to the right screen here, and we can start. We'll start with the best documentary. And Jamie, would you like to go?
You just want me to read the titles?
Yeah, let's do them one at a time. So
the nominees are The ABCs of Community Art. Oh, I love that animation. Okay, I'll try not to be biased. The next one is Shoreline Socialites. And I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Pescamare?
That's the way I read it too.
Okay. I am English is my first language and only language. I'm sorry, folks.
Yep.
I'll do
Uh,
my best, though.
but
Send your complaints to Rob Bellamy.
exactly. Ship them my way. I can
Yeah.
ignore them fine. The next one is Best Web Series. And this one was interesting too. Our three nominees are King and Pawn.
Very fun.
Yes, the Red String, Act 7. And oh, there it is. Hurt. All three amazing,
Yes.
amazing films.
Yeah, there were some incredible films. This is my first time judging, but I was just impressed of the wide scope of subject matter and just talent and people that have been in the business a long time and people starting out. It was just incredible.
So now we're on to music video. There we go.
Okay, best music video. The nominees are God Particle Apocalypse. Oops, I almost messed that one up. Sola.
1 second. Where is that one?
I will pause.
Pause for just a second.
That's okay.
What the heck? Oh no, I don't think I have that poster here. I thought I had them all loaded. No, I have the third one.
And the third one is Roller Coaster. That's
Yeah. The second one is called Sola.
Sola. Yes, it's
I do not have it, but it's from Australia.
Yeah.
That's the thing we should mention too, because
I thought, okay. I was thinking Sola was Spanish, so my bad.
No. Okay, the ABCs of Community Art is Canadian, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang. Usually I have this stuff written down too.
There were so many, Rob. It's okay. There were so many this year.
Yeah, it is Canadian. Shoreline Socialites is Canadian.
Yes.
And Pescamare is from Italy.
Yeah.
There we go. Got to give them their dues.
Well, I also have to say about Pescamare, it's a documentary about fishing, and I did not think I was going to enjoy that one. It'll surprise you. So people have a chance to watch it. I know I'm not going to be biased and tell you all the fun ones, but that one I was like, oh, wow, fishing documentary. Thanks, Rob. It surprised me. So
okay, the next three are not on your list, so I'm going to read them off quick because they're in the scripting category.
Okay, yes.
The three nominees for Best Microscript, and a microscript is 5 pages or under.
Okay.
I know. And they are In Ditro by Jasmina Saleh, I believe it is. Drop Dead by Jamie Sifo Truncel. Oh, God.
He's trying, folks. He's trying.
And Vulpes by Laura Hoffenmeer. Those are the micros.
Okay.
The screenplay, best screenplay short nominees, and short is from obviously 5 to 45 pages.
Right.
And they are A Long Road Ahead by Bernhard Reutem, Retro, the pilot by Philip Hollins, and The Mender by Amy Guth. And then finally, the three nominees for best screenplay feature are Rogue's Baggage by Michael Zimanis, Grandma's a Hitman by Philip Hollins.
Ooh, Grandma.
Right. And the Fourth Psalm by John Martins III. Though I once we get going, I'm going to put them up online and I'm going to put a synopsis. So wait till you read what some of these scripts are.
That'll be on the main website, right? That
yes.
We're right here? Right. Okay.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Okay. Now we are on to best sound design.
Okay. I will say this one. The nominees are, this is my Oscar moment because I'll never get, they won't let me in the building in real life because I will chase after Dolph Lundgren. Anyways, The Signature and Artifice.
Yep.
And another, I'm saying this as I can, best I can, Pescamare.
Oh, yeah, we had that one up already, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And I've lost the poster again.
It's about fishing, but it's great. Don't not watch this film because you're like, fishing. Because.
Okay, so now we have best score nominees.
This was a surprising category to me, the nominees, when I saw them.
And it was a tough one, too.
It was. That's why it was surprising. Not saying I disagree. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. That's what I.
Okay, we have the first one is A World Free of Crisis.
Very.
And sound design was by best score was by Nikki DeMiller. Mm-hmm. The nominee next one is Terra Nova. And score for that one was by Pablo Arroyo. I hope I said that one right, but I probably did not. And I do apologize. And then the third nominee, and it's trying to find the poster, which I don't think that one's in here either. I apologize. I thought I had them all loaded in. But the last one is Breathe, and it was done by Dominic Katerina. So those are the three nominees for Best Score. Best Cinematography.
This was an interesting category. So many great choices. But the nominees are Artifice, which we've mentioned already, Pescamare again, and a really surprising entry I'm crazy about, A Fairy Tale.
Yes.
I'm saying some bias, but I want people to check it out. Un fin de Conte. And my other languages are terrible, even my French, even though I'm Canadian, so I'm trying.
Okay, let's get into Best Coloring.
Which I had some other thoughts, but nominees, and I will go with the experts.
The first nominee is by Maxine Lemonnier, A World Free of Crisis. Then we have, where's that one? This one, I went through the credits and I could not find a name. And apparently I can't find the poster either. I apologize. It's Cafe Maryland.
Yes.
And then the third one is Paul Persick for A Summer's Day in Sherwood Park. There it is. And those are the three nominees for Best Coloring. Now for Best Editing.
And the nominees are, again, Pescamare. And another one you've heard about, Artifice.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Okay. And finally, a new one, Love at War.
And that one is not here. What is going on? I apologize to the people that I'm not showing their posters. I thought I had them all loaded in.
Again, go to the website. All that stuff's going to
they'll all be there.
Yeah.
Because once I do this, I'm going to the website and I'm going to make everything live. And yes, James, I'm losing my A game. Something fierce.
Rob works hard. He's tired. He does convention, film festival, 600 podcasts, and he's got a full-time job.
Okay, most promising individual. This is
reading this one.
Yeah, this is my favorite category because
I can't pronounce any of the names.
We look at first-time filmmakers and first-time actors, everybody that gets involved in this. And
there's a lot of filmmakers of various ages in here, which I've mentioned earlier.
Yes.
I just thought was incredible when before I'd watch the film, I'd read what the film's about and also their biography. And I was just so impressed. Like, you have some people who are teenagers contributing films here. So crazy and so amazing. And that's so great for art.
Exactly. And this first one, yes. Anika Ting Ting Bolino. Bolino, I hope that's right. For A Different Kind of Birthday.
Incredible.
Wait till you see this short. This is so good. Then we have Zoe Areen for A Fairy Tale. And there it is. And then the last one. Oh, and now I see
what that one.
I'm just looking because I just realized I didn't see that name either.
I think it's Giannis Papadontakis.
Yes, for Just Like Water.
Just trying to help. Sorry.
There it is. Just Like Water. Okay, now we're on to our Best Animation category.
I love this category because I can't draw to save my life. So I appreciate all the people who submitted animation. First nominee, These Aren't People. And
did I lose you?
I don't know. I'm still here.
Oh, I was waiting for you to name the next one.
Oh, okay. I said ABC's a community art. Okay, I didn't see the pictures. That's why I paused. Okay. And Another Swell Day. There we go. Yeah, congratulations to all of you because, like I said, I can't draw. I draw stickman, and I was very impressed with all the animation.
Then we have Best Costuming.
Also a fun category.
And where is it? right here. First one is Anne-Marie Frigon. Frigon, I hope I said her name right, for Galaxy Warriors.
Incredible costumes. All of them are incredible.
Then another nominee for Emmanuel Earhart for A Fairy Tale. And the last one is, and this was interesting when I tried to find it. I was looking at the credits and realized there is only one person in all the credits. We need to talk about the vaccine by Adrian Peterson. And he legit did this during COVID in isolation. So he did everything on this film. So he's got a nomination for Best Costuming. Okay, now this award, we renamed this 2 years ago, the Rob Herder Award for Physical Effects.
Who is Rob Herder?
He was a really good friend of mine, and his wife basically did the majority of the effects for our films. Slaughter Exterminate Ditch, like just anything, it's probably her that did it. And he passed away a couple years ago. So in honor of him, we have named this award the Rob Herder Award for Physical Effects.
What a great tribute. I love that.
And now let's hear the nominees.
Okay, great ones. Poppet. So great. A Fairy Tale. Again, so great. I love all of them.
Where'd it go?
Was a judge, but it was so hard because and Galaxy Warriors,
which is right there.
Great nominees.
Okay, then we have Best Actor Male, and I already know we don't have the poster for Cafe Maryland, but it's Attila Kirele.
That's how I would try to pronounce it.
Yes. Bastian Bouillon from A World Free of Crisis, and Alireza Zaraperest for The Signature. Oh, the last two I had posters for, but we've seen those pictures.
Yeah.
So we'll skip it real quick. Yes, Don, you're right. That's the Herder family was like not only central to Chatham, but to our film. And that's why we had to honor Rob this way. And Mary Ellen is actually going to be on hand to present the award this year.
That's so great.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for that.
Physical effects is a lost art sometimes. Like a lot of people are using CGI. So I really, whatever movie, whether it's independent or a big budget, I love to see the physical effects. So that's such a great category.
Exactly. Now we have Best Actor Female.
Okay, I'm going to try this. Okay, Rajan Ajamin for Swell. That was a great performance. Aline Maho for A Fairy Tale. And I'm trying, ladies, and I apologize. Morel Banai Adam for Small Panda, Big Panda. This is the first mention of this. This was also a fun film.
Exactly.
So many great films. So many great films.
Exactly. That was the other hard part this year is the fact that, you know, we could have had about 10 nominees for some of these categories because they were that good and that close.
Yeah.
Okay. Best Director. Now I have to find that one.
And I think Arturo is his name.
Yeah, Arturos Dineas Herrero for Pessoas, which I think is how it's pronounced.
That's my pronunciation as well. Apologize. We're Canadians.
Exactly. We butcher the English language. So,
we do. And
Aline Mejo for A Fairy Tale, and Moral Bani Adam for Small Panda, Big Panda. And now this one is a new award this year because I was finding that some of these comedies that were coming in, it felt like they were being overlooked because they were comedies.
Yeah.
You know? So we have our best comedic film, which can be feature, short, documentary. If it's comedy, it would fall under here.
For this one, I won't tell you what I picked, but this was my toughest category when I saw you introduce this category because I just had a tough time picking. I love all three. So the first film, I can't say it. It's the F word.
F star K.
Star K.
Yep.
Titular Town. I don't even know how to say that one either, but that one's very.
Where did that one go? I just had that poster.
Yeah, you showed me before we started.
There
we go.
Yep.
And this one's so fun. I moved to Salem.
Right there.
This one gave me vibes. If you're Canadian and you ever watched on YTV, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
Gave me vibes of that. Not great bias, but just brought great nostalgia.
Exactly. Let me see here. And then we have Best Short Film. And these next two, Best Short Film, Best Feature Film, they were so tough.
They must have been tight because I'm just looking at the titles and just that's incredible.
Yes. So our first nominee is, and we just had this up, I don't know how many times. And now I can't. Oh, there it is. A Fairy Tale.
That was nominated a lot. It's a great film. Check it out.
Second nominee, Artifice. And the last one is A World Free of Crisis.
Am I allowed to mention a film that didn't get nominated that I think people could check out if they could find it?
Absolutely.
Rules. If you can find a fun film, I thought this was fun and odd and quirky because I'm odd and quirky. My Partner Giraffe. It's a
from Iran
film, and I like that one. And just putting it, not that I'm mad about the nominees. I just want people to check out and just see different kinds of film.
Yep. It was good. And that was one of the heartbreaking ones that we weren't able to get into this.
And that's understandable. Yeah, that's what happens.
Okay. And then finally, we have our feature film nominees.
Okay, ready to go. The nominees are In the Name of Art and Pessoas and Galaxy Warriors.
There. Oh, where? Oh, I thought I had. There it is.
Such a great poster. I hadn't seen the poster before, so it's great to see all these posters.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure this is all live by the end of the night. So when you go to the website, across the bottom, you will be able to.
For everybody, you can see it there.
Click on the schedule, and then when you're looking at the schedule, there'll be times, and you click on the times, and it'll take you right to the page. It'll tell you a bit about each film and show you all the posters.
And it'll have the schedule of films like you were alluding to? Or?
Yes. Which I'll go through right now because there are a couple that were screening that were like 4th and 5th picks. Couldn't make the top.
In other words, they were Jamie's picks. That didn't
I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see.
I'm excited to hear this.
So in our first block, we'll be having Haunted, which is one that was not nominated, but was really so fun. Close.
Really fun.
Exchange. Haunted is from UK. Exchange is from Iran. Then we have
Eastern films.
Yeah. And then we have Puppet. That one's from the USA.
Love that one.
I Moved to Salem, which
Very
is
fun.
from the USA.
Fun. You will laugh. You will enjoy yourselves.
The Signature, which is from Iran.
Very deep.
Town. God, I can't.
Very bizarre. Fun but bizarre.
From the UK. Cafe Maryland, which is not here, darn it. And that was from Hungary. And then to round out that first block is Artifice from Canada.
Oh, okay, that's Canadian. I couldn't remember. Yep.
And then in the second block, pardon me?
There were so many, so I can't remember where they're all from. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In our second block at 9 p.m., we have Dear Doctor.
Nice.
These aren't people. Where did that poster go?
That was one of the best animation nominees.
There it is. A World Free of Crisis.
I love. Oh, that's people need to see that one. That one's really unique.
And then the feature film Pessoas.
Another great one.
And that is what we're screening Friday. Saturday, we're going to be screening. Okay, I'm not going to do all the posters because it's hard to find them. God Particle Apocalypse, the music video. It's from Canada.
So fun.
Terra Nova, which is from Brazil. And it's actually made by filmmakers that were in our festival before.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Welcome back.
The Giant and the Little Girl. And again, that's one that didn't quite get to number 3, but it's from Italy. We need to talk about The Vaccine from Canada. Quarantine, which is from Iran. Feeling the Apocalypse, which is from Canada. Small Panda, Big Panda, which is from Iran. A Summer's Day at Sherwood Park from Canada.
A lot of judges love that one. I'm not quite sure how I felt about it, but a lot of people love that one. So,
and if you are out there and part of that project, contact me. I have sent a few emails and no one's gotten back to me yet. We might have to substitute that film if they can't get a hold of us. So,
but it's a fun one, so I hope you get a hold of it.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
A lot of people love that one.
Our 6 o'clock block on Saturday is going to be Another Swell Day. The ABCs of Community Arts.
Fun documentary.
Sola, really good music video. Oh, sorry. Another Swell Day is from USA. The ABCs of Community Arts is from Canada. Yep. Sola is from Australia. Everlasting Wheat is from Canada.
That one really shocked me when I watched it. That one's a fun one. That one's a twist.
Yep. Just Like Water, which is from Greece. Shoreline Socialites from Canada.
That
And
was one of my favorites. I love
yes, and Pescamare from Italy.
that one too. There's the Shoreline Socialites is about a bird. Pescamare is about fish. I did not expect to like either of them, and they're both two of my favorites. So,
And then to round out our actual festival, because Sunday is Breathe, which was part of the festival, but then it's also Poltergeist. This is our cap up for the festival. 9 o'clock
or you
Saturday
have to
night.
go before Poltergeist.
Right.
It's going to be a challenge,
Yeah.
but you're up to it. You're up to it.
Yes. Okay. So 9 o'clock, we have A Different Kind of Birthday from Canada.
Fun one, yeah.
Roller Coaster. Oh, I just realized this is a really Canada heavy block, but it's a fun block. Different Kind of Birthday from Canada. Roller Coaster from USA. Schoolin' Around from Canada, which
That
is
one
one
I
that
enjoyed too, and that wasn't a nominee, and that was one I really
no,
enjoyed.
it was
Very
knocking
safe
on the
with
door.
Bell, over exaggerated even esque. That's
Well,
what
it's done like the 90s TV shows we all
Yeah.
grew up with.
totally safe with the bell. Yeah.
Yeah. Then we have F Star Star K from Canada.
Which was one of my favorites because it had a swear word and it was funny and it involved having trouble cooking because I can't cook.
And then Sauced, which is also from Canada.
Sauced was also ridiculous. I forgot about that one. Yes.
And
Choices.
then we wrap up the festival, well, Saturday Night Festival, with Galaxy Warrior.
Galaxy. Oh, the costumes, the nostalgia, the cheesiness, the crazy 80s sci-fi. It's pretty brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that is our lineup. And then, like I said, Sunday at 12:30, we have Breathe, which is a short film by Sandra Fossey. It's her directorial debut on this one.
Oh, that was a directorial debut. I did not know.
Yep.
Cool.
And Poltergeist with Oliver Robbins.
Do you want to know
That's
something
our-
funny?
Mhm.
I went to, this is a little off topic. I went to my husband when we had our 10th wedding anniversary. We went to the Universal Studios haunted houses, and one of them was Poltergeist. And the kitchen in the haunted house looked exactly like the kitchen in the movie.
It's not
It was
creepy.
just so well done. And it was so freaky because that's, like I said, one of the first horror movies I ever saw.
Well, that is our festival in a nutshell. Okay.
Amazing.
I had a thought and it's gone.
Sorry, and I interrupted.
No. You're good. You're
It's
good.
Poltergeist. I can't help myself.
What I would like to do. Oh, thanks, John. Or Don. Sorry, John. Right above him is James's comment. So I saw the J.
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, thanks, Don. It's really tough because you want to screen them all.
Yeah.
You know, there were some other ones. COVID Karma was another great documentary. If you get to watch, it's an hour long. So unfortunately, it was very hard to program.
And again, if I share, a friend of mine is in that one, and not to be biased, I'd let Rob know right away. But
Yeah.
I love that one. I'm glad my friend entered it. Like, just there were so many great choices. Fairy Tale's great. Like all these ones. Pescamare, you know.
And see, and that's it. I consider a name like because I know Don and probably Matthew might be watching. I don't know, but Malicious Attack was nominated, and that one it was just a little bit too big to be able to put in the films, and it's like,
It's not easy planning these events. It's like I hope people realize these. That's a good question because I get that question, James.
Well, to start, you can come to the Chatham International Film Festival September 29th to October 2nd and come watch them. Beyond that, I am going to make sure that the filmmakers, if they can, stay in touch with me. So after our event, we can try and put links up to their projects when they become available.
That's excellent.
And I want to try and go back and be able to do that for past films as well.
Well, we want to make sure it's accessible, that's beneficial to the filmmakers.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Oh, there's Jave, one of our judges. Tough choices to make. Great job through for all the submissions. Yeah. Oh man, like I said, this was not the toughest year because of volume. That added to it. It was the toughest decisions because the volume was so good. You know, it's an easy year when you get, say, you know, we'll say a magic number 100, 50 are first-time filmmakers, and you can tell, as opposed to 50 really good filmmakers, and you go, well, okay, boom.
Right.
But sadly, we've never, or not sadly, luckily, we've never had that problem really with our festival, which I'm going to knock on wood right now because now next year, you watch.
I had a hard time narrowing it down.
It was so tough. It was
For
so
quite a
tough.
few categories, I had, like you said, like maybe 10. There were a lot
Mhm.
of great films, and I'm just, it makes me, as a person who enjoys film, it makes me really hopeful for the future of film, because some people are very negative about it. So I was just really excited to see this. Like, the future of film is still alive and well. There's still wonderful people with wonderful ideas, and it's
Mhm.
not, maybe if you don't like this film, there's 6 other ones over here you like, and it was just a great process, really fun.
Well, with our festival, I can kind of break down the. I'm going to tear the curtain away for a second. Let them know how we do our judging.
Fourth
We
wall.
we have 26 judges in our festival,
Oh,
and they're from all over the world.
yeah.
Atifa, if you're watching, eventually you will. She is from Iran.
Yeah.
We have we have one from Italy, Giuseppe, but unfortunately he could not judge this year. He was off making a film, so
As
next
one
year,
does. Yes.
yeah, he'll be jumping in. We have Nathan from Australia. Trying to think right off the top of my head. I can't think of all the names, but Dave is one from here in Canada. We have Jamie from Canada. We have who's his name from US? Okay, names are not a good thing with me right now.
But that makes this festival even more unique, because you have people from all over the world. It's not just people from Chatham, Kent
Well, that's
judging.
it. It's an international film festival. We
It is.
need that
It's true.
international feel because something may come from another country that I may not get the cultural significance of. And so we have these 26 people that judge, and they put their ratings into Film Freeway so we can keep track of all the scores.
Yeah.
Then when we get near the end, we send out a sheet and go, we want your picks for each category. And then I take those and we trim it right down till we get 3. And those are the nominees that we give out. Now, that list of nominees, as Jamie can contest to, is sent back out to the judges
It's not easy to pick.
and said, these are the top 3 from everything we've picked. Now pick up one of these top 3.
Yeah.
So that's how our judging system works.
But that's a tribute to the great filmmakers who've contributed to this festival, because speaking for myself, I had such a hard time judging. So thank you for your contributions. Thank you for challenging me.
And I do know there was a couple categories where it's so interesting. We had 24 different titles out of 26 people, and so
We
sometimes.
all bring a different perspective and a different things we enjoy. Yeah, it was great.
So if something like that happens, what I usually do then is I go back to Film Freeway. I find the scores and find the highest scorer that judge picked, and then that would become like number 3 or something. But that is our judging. That is how we do it. So there we go. That is our nominees. That's how we.
Congratulations to everyone who submitted and to all the nominees.
Absolutely. One of the biggest things I'll ever say to anybody is you completed a project. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, doesn't matter. You completed it. And that is one of the hardest things to do in film, it seems, especially on the independent level. There are so many times, so many actors I've worked with, so many crew that I've worked with that said, I was on this project. Well, what happened? I don't think it ever came out. And it's not only discouraging for the director or the writer or whatever, but it's discouraging for the crew and cast because they put their time into it. So congratulations, everybody that completed the project. Yeah. Absolutely. So I guess between now and September 29th, I agree with Don 100%. Thanks for your work in the industry.
And thanks for everything Rob's done, can we say, and Christina for this festival.
Oh, this is totally group. Trust me.
Well, yeah, and I'm saying Rob, Christina, and company. I don't know names, but everybody's done such a great job, and just it's been for a first time judge, it's been a very easy process to become involved. Everybody's so organized. It's so well done.
Excellent. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. We'll drag you back next year.
I wasn't sure what to expect. There were some great films, and it really opened my eyes because, as a reporter, I have a journalism background. I once reported in Yorkton, Saskatchewan. They are well known for a short film festival, and I got to report on their awards ceremony one time, and it's just shorts. And there are people there that have been nominated for Oscars and stuff. It's really crazy. So to get to be a judge in this is really an honor, and I'm really glad to be a part of it. And I saw some great films.
Excellent. One last thing I will say, we had a new feature this year where you could submit a short film or a feature film for feedback. For the people that did submit that, they are being worked on right now. And by festival date, so by the weekend of the 29th to the 2nd, we are going to make sure we get that feedback to you. We have 3 filmmakers that are working on reading those scripts right now. They're going to go through, give their feedback on things, and hopefully it helps you in the future.
What a way of giving back. That's incredible.
I'm sorry?
What a way of giving back. That's truly incredible. That's amazing.
Well, actually, it was interesting. It was Gavin Michael Booth, who's actually one of the nominees for editing, which is interesting. And Mikey McMurrin, who is a filmmaker from Kitchener area.
Okay.
We were sitting together at the last film festival after it was done, and we got talking about the scripts and everything that came in like that. And he goes, I wonder how many times people have submitted hoping to get feedback. And it's like, I never thought of that. So that's the little kernel that developed into this year's feedback feature.
No, I'm so proud to be a part of this. That's incredible, because that's important, especially if people are just starting out or they're looking to improve, or, just to get better. I love that. That's incredible. That's giving back.
Well, hopefully it helps and it doesn't make their stories worse.
No. It's a way to be like, it's a nudge.
Oh, trust me. I like with Mikey and Gavin, you can see a huge gap, a huge jump in Mikey's filmmaking ability from 1 and 2. And Gavin just loves to push the envelope on things. So
love those filmmakers. Love that.
Exactly. So thank you for everybody that watched and everybody that will watch in the future. Thank you, Jamie, for joining me on this, because
thanks for having me.
Past 3 years I've done it myself and it's a little, stale. So
I have ginger.
Exactly. And everybody else, we will see you September 29th. Exit stage left. That's exactly right. We are out of here. But again, filmmakers, if you're going to come, shoot me an email on the website. Let me know, because I want to make sure we can get you in on the fun stuff.
It's right there.
But other than that, have a great night, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.